Well, hello everybody and welcome. Apologies for the delay getting into things, but Fnatic versus Movistar are live in front of your eyes right now. We'll talk a little bit about how we got to this position in just a little bit. As Movistar, they've already blitzed out towards the A side, but only with Eastor, who's actually doing some good damage, trying to clock up a kill, but can't manage it as Brawlin takes a second and Crims keeps on following up. This is looking like a bit of a disaster for the T side.
Yeah, all right. That was a very quick round. Of course, we were in a couple seconds late
For this, so we at least get to watch the match either way. Hopefully we'll get an observer in at some point. Boys in the back end are working on that as Fnatic are working on Movistar Riders. Nice little flank up from, was it Brawlin as well?
Two players in through connector, and in the meantime have actually lost A, which is not a bad result for Movistar now, giving themselves quite a bit of time to set up and play off at a bomb with some nades remaining. The only issue is no smoke, so it's just going to be the Molotov and a couple of flashes then they can use to try and help out. And Steel, I believe he is in trouble. Okay, gets dinked around the corner of the wall, but it just doesn't matter. Still finds himself the double. Evens out now for Easter and Lowell to try and play this 2-on-2. And as I said, with the bomb already ticking away, it's going to be hard. JW is the man with the defuse kick currently. Brolin taps the bomb to try and bait out those peaks as he pushes forward, but there's a man in sandwich as well. You see Easter being a nuisance, and at this point, he's pretty much won the round for them already. There's nothing really that JW can do. Okay, as that kill came in, I was going to say maybe, but JW wasn't on the bomb yet, so even then, there still wasn't time. Player found contact. The Pop Dog man had to kind of go and help him out a little bit. We have right now a main aggression actually coming in from Fnatic. This is an interesting setup. Brolin is able to find the one from E-Box, but as soon as he finds contact, Crims comes back to try and help, and then gets swarmed on by three players who were eventually moving in through main. So again, Movistar Riders in a pretty decent position, this time with the man advantage as they move forward, but there is, of course, defenders this time on that A-bomb side, so it's a little bit harder. Alex has already gone ahead and claimed them yet another kill. They know Flush is in the connector, and I believe they've spotted JW as well. Kind of surprising that they haven't just gone ahead and maybe backed this off. Steel has walked into B, but the issue is the bomb is all the way over towards Blue Train. Okay, it's actually in hell. Yeah, JW just walks around the smoke. He has no idea where Lowell is, though, so he thinks this is B.
Hoping to catch them as they cross, and Steel could be in danger. About to take the peek on Brown Train. JW looks straight towards him, but he won't be finding the kill today. Movistar Riders connecting a second. They avoid.
We're just always an update behind, guys.
But that's it, yeah. It's for stability reasons, though. It makes sense. Hello and good night. Golden stops the spray prematurely. A blinded Lel takes him through the smoke. I'm loving that kill feed already. And Flusha, he got a second. That is daylight robbery. The flank on its way. Up onto Alex. And even planting won't be possible anymore, especially not without a head.
Once he gets it going, he can still be a very capable rifler, sure, but on a map like Train, you do want him on that op for the potential of opening picks, especially against a team like Fnatic, who have JW, obviously. Again, early A aggression being shown. It's going to be traded back by Lowell here as he comes down Pop Dog, but they've already lost two players around A main. They've been brought down into the 3-on-4. Sure, they've dealt a little bit of damage back, but they've also taken it. I believe knowing that Brolin should be close in the sandwich at this point. I don't think they've actually spotted him, but it may not even be needed. Already JW gets one. Crims had gone ahead and picked one off as well. And yeah, this one's done. It's just all on Lowell. But the issue is Brolin's already pushed through main. He's got a good position here. Unless Lowell wins this fight, which is going to be really difficult, then it's over. And even if he did win that fight at that point, obviously, he likely would have been... Fnatic's economy would run out, but if Movistar Riders can bolster up their own economy in the meantime, they'll still be in a spot where they could maybe even win out the half for themselves. The issue is Steel there, based on the spawn, tries to take the pick with the op out towards a main, and then Brolin instantly following it up just isn't expected, and they cannot stop him getting the second on Easter. That's the A main control completely gone. There's two players left, Mitch, separated with one over towards Ivy, one in Pop Dog. There's really zero that they can do to be helping each other right now. And this one's just done. Lowell again is the last man standing. This time in the 1-on-5. Finds one kill, sure, but brought the 49 in the meantime. He's already lost half of his health just to get one. He'd still be able to get back onto the buy in the following round when all of his teammates are buying. But yeah, Golden right now is actually hunting this one. So he will go down. He has 3750 with the loss bonus, as I said.
So we've got an observer, but no X-ray. So we'll fix that in between this round and the next. For now, though, we're going to have to just be with the players. Be one with the gun as Steel comes through on Crimson Brawl, and two players behind the smoke. A flash goes through, but he doesn't. He stays back and works the pixel angle around the edge of that smoke and allows his teammates to plant. They're being peeked. Oh, somehow, JW didn't spot them.
Yeah, somehow not. Concessions were made, as you said, with the X-ray not working. I've gotten mine back on, so hopefully you'll be able to do yours soon. But for now, the 2-on-4 for Fnatic. The question is, can they make this happen? They've got some money. They're looking for the opening still for the moment to see if it'll really allow them to move forward. But if they don't find one in the next couple of seconds, at that point there really isn't any other option than to back away because the time is already beginning to tick a little bit too quickly. Flush it, eventually getting one, but yeah, as you've seen already, Alex, he knew he was behind the E-box the second.
Movistar, they did well with the fast A, now a much slower approach. Fnatic tucked in. They've already got 4 players almost on the site before Movistar actually get a kill on the board, but once they get rolling, they keep it popping. Alex on the JW, and Golden falls too. Now Movistar with a man advantage and the ability to plant that bomb. The nade through, not going to take down Mopaz, but he does get tickled a little bit as Eastor deletes Brawlin to put Flusha all by himself.
Round, I mean, considering they're fully buying in this next one as well, if Fnatic lose that,
I'm impressed, Dean, honestly. Movistar at this point, I'm glad I didn't count them out and I gave them the chance. But honestly, that was only verbally. In my mind, this was Fnatic walking away with probably 11 rounds. They might be good for 9. The Deagle's doing so much damage, Dean. It's a 4 versus 2. Movistar Riders getting decimated by the pistols.
I love jinxing things, but maybe you've jinxed it in return because Alex has gotten JW at least. And with Golden being low, with the weapons favoring Movistar Riders, I don't think they're going to be...
That's the cheeky angle by Crims. No way Lau could really anticipate it or deal with it. And with that, 9 rounds on the board for Fnatic. But that's when the AWP comes out. For now, it's all down to pistols as Fnatic quickly blitz in towards the A site. One shot by Eastor, but his teammate's not following up as quickly.
Golden been able to drop steal right there, now bringing it into the man advantage for Fnatic. Brolin even extending it, dropping it to just Lowell and Mopaz now, who have to try and claw this round back from Movistar Riders, and they do need it. Losing this one puts them in such a difficult spot, and that's exactly what we see. Headshots just everywhere for Fnatic. More difficult game for them. Obviously, we pointed out here on Train, it's going to be kind of a necessity for Movistar Riders if they want to keep themselves in this series, and it's not looking too good right now. JW straight out towards the E-box. Will be blinded eventually, but he has Brolin to at least follow up and get that trade yet again. But we are seeing Movistar Riders fighting back into this one right now. It's Easter to get to, Alex on the op as well. And despite a poor start, that double op setup that they've gone for here, they kind of... Then Mopo's also backing off through connector, so there's still hope here that he could maybe actually manage to force these one-on-ones. Oh, he's spotted. He is indeed spotted. Still does damage and gets the kill, but leg down already. Against the op of Alex, that may not matter. M's are struggling for me apparently right now.
It's going to be Alex to take him down in the back lines. He just left that unchecked. JW just rushing out of A main, but it is a little bit late to be taking that kind of approach. JW, though, gets the opening. Eastor flash banging up Alex. Unfortunately, that landed a little bit too shallow, although I don't think he was that blind. We saw it from his perspective. As we come into a 4v3, Eastor on the op gets up above the smoke to look for more, but it's a little bit too deep to allow that.
Gave the room for Fnatic to creep into the back lines, and nicely timed smoke as well, but Steel doesn't care. He's just going to walk through it. That's the bomb. He's going to head and actually remove the bomb from Fnatic. That's confirmed this round over and done with. Flusha is left alone. There's no way he could get all these kills anyway. If he gets even one more at that point, you'd imagine they all just start hiding. At this point, they've stacked up the A-bomb site as well. They've got 4 players in position. Steel, while blinded, I believe, with an assist. There's some smoke onto Brolin. I'm getting used to this new kill feed. We've been on the old patch up until today's games. Easter are going to go ahead and get Flush it as well. Yeah, this is just done. Easter's just shutting down the rain in 2 pretty much. It's Crims again left alone. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, they know his position. That's the issue. There's 4 of them who are just going to be watching in. That is nasty. No, don't let this happen, Movistar. Do not throw this one away. Easter has the up. If he moves forward at all, then obviously there's the opportunity that a shot could be missed and then Crims can bounce on it. So this is dangerous.
E-box, Brown Train, Pop Dog, anywhere. So he's going to try to spot them out. And as he does, Mopaz takes the shot to finish it off. But man,
it's going to be so difficult for Fnatic. And there is still Molotovs here that could delay the push. At least one in the hands of Steel. He does throw it out to give them one less angle to worry about. But Brolin just swings straight out into the bomb site. But they don't know Lowell is here. There's a smoke right now as well, giving him room to play with. Pushes in to get one. Doesn't quite manage to get the second. And suddenly it's a man advantage for Fnatic. They've even got one in the back lines. And it doesn't seem like Movistar Riders have any idea about that.
Not a clue. Yeah, that's the problem. As soon as they lose Alex, Steel is just on an island surrounded by an ocean of Fnatic players. He looks to slowly evaporate them, but Brawlin is probably going to be the... Oh, never mind. No time either way. I didn't think Golden was going to stick around to try and take that duel on low HP, but he was feeling it.
Easily, but there we go. Fnatic with that advantage just want to commit quickly on towards A now. They did spot Alex going up on the ground. He's going to be taken down quickly. Sorry, green it was that he went up on towards. They are actually able to fight back in fairly well. Lowell gets himself that double to give them a fighting chance. And Easter's still just hiding on the bomb site. Mopa's actually trying to pounce with that flank. Once he's been spotted now, that's an issue because he's only got the MP9. They know where he is, and unfortunately, Easter on the bomb site is gone. There we go. JW posts up. The bomb was being planted. Mopa's wanted to try and pounce while he had the chance for the one-on-one. I guess is that they don't know exactly where he is. Once they don't see anyone, they might presume that it is a bit of a full-on B-stack going in once they of course note a few players coming through connector as well. So with that kill especially being found, there is now a chance for the FAMAS to pounce. They have no idea. Yeah, look at this from Lowell. Creeping out, unfortunately, only now going to be spotting a man up on E-Box. That's Golden, but he takes the head off instantly with the AK, dropping it to the 3-on-3. I had already pointed out, of course, that there's no defuse kit in play, so they need to move extremely quickly with this, and that's exactly what they're going to be doing. All of the headshots coming in. Easter gets the double on the Deagle. Of course, also the flank being won out by Mopa.
He spotted Steel just to confirm his position and go for further spams, and tried to fake out the flashbang. Pulled the pin and just ran down afterwards. Steel was so ready for it. The aggressive position, the molly doing so much damage. Up, lined up and ready to go. Finishing Brawlin off and putting it into a 3v5. Fnatic are falling apart. And Crims looks to step it up again. The shot's missed by Eastor, and Crims in with a double. We've seen him almost do this in a 1v5, but this time he's got buddies to back him up. Oh, but Lowell, I don't know how he survives that. He bought the super heavy armor.
1 health is what he survived on as well. That's going to be a little bit of a tilter, but with the damage being done, it certainly helps out JW and Golden. The issue is Mopa's right now creeping in behind on Ivy. I don't think Golden has any idea. He is not going to be turning around, so it is all left onto JW. Has the chance maybe to try and force the one-on-one here on Mopa's, and if he gets that kill, as we pointed out, Lowell being pretty much dead at this point, only a single point of HP, but the flash comes in, they peek it together, or at least attempt to. As you see the swing come in from Lowell, a risky and a dangerous one. But in the meantime, Mopa's was already getting...
Really pulled this back into a spot that I'm immensely surprised they're in. Fnatic, they will not be happy to end up in an OT. Regardless of whose map choice it is, they don't care. But they've picked up the opening duel. That's a good advantage to play with. Oh my god, Brawlin twice now should be dead. Eastor follows through on JW, looks for the second player they know is there. And indeed gets him with a wallbang headshot. But still, as to how Brawlin's alive, he got peeked. But already a sneaky beaky Steel coming up past Oil.
No, they're not expecting this at all. Crims gets taken down before they know there's a player up close on the bomb site, obviously now leaving Brawlin in a 1-on-3. Smoke goes down. He's actually going to use that as a little bit of a one-way here. Steel is going to push forward, so that should be 1 free kill. There we go. Brawlin brings it down into the 1-on-2. It's the flank now as well that's coming in, so if he manages to get this fight against Easter quickly, at that point he could have given himself some room.
I'm impressed. I'm blown away. I didn't expect this kind of Movistar to turn up.
No, they are certainly turning up. As I say, that Crims goes ahead and trades out on towards B, but there's no way they expect this from Steel. Yeah, he had already flanked up through Pop Dog. Unfortunately, with the smoke down on the lower ramp, he's not going to be able to pounce on JW for the moment, so you are seeing the T's being given some time to set up. They've gone for a more aggressive afterplant, at least, but one of those players being Crims. Flanking in himself, though, can't really make the noise to come in and help quickly. He's been... Oh, no, this is... that is very unfortunate. Lowell, he's coming in from behind. Yeah, he couldn't make noise there because he didn't want the other player to hear him, but obviously that gave a little bit of room for JW. A little bit more passively at the moment from Connector. He's has the chance to catch Easter off guard. Here we go, a free kill. The remaining 3 players moving down through the ramp now have to worry about Heaven so much as they try and get that bomb planted. They're going to have to plant it a little bit more securely. Push actually goes forward with the flash, though. The Molotov forced him out, but he doesn't care. He's getting all of the kills off the back of it, apart from the one on Alex, who is still low. So that shouldn't be too difficult. And what the hell was that? Grim just jumped through the smoke. I didn't even catch it on my my cam.
It is the final opportunity to bring this through, or Fnatic will have just made the 3 rounds in a row. The spray from Flusha and Golden together. They take down 2 on the ramp. And Movistar, they tried a faster B play, but they got spanked out of it so damn quickly that there's actually a player sneaking out behind Blue Train. Alex is lurking. And brawling, he might just get caught off guard, indeed he did.
Yeah, now if they can get this kill on towards JW around Ivy, they've pretty much opened the bomb site. They actually spot Crims creeping out a connector. This is crumbling for Fnatic. Suddenly it's down into a 2-on-2, at least with Golden being able to recover a small bit there. Get that bomb planted. Yeah, Alex is going to be left up on top of green here to try and cover off. They have to worry about Pop Dog, though, as well. They don't know where Golden's coming from. So they're going to tap it out, fake for a moment, see if they can base some of those peaks to come in. And when they do eventually, unfortunately, that's when they're no longer watching the correct positions. Golden alongside JW to close this one out and bring it into the second overtime. Steel was doing what he could, but with low health. JW known as well, just resorts to the B250. Spams the last few bullets of that AK away just for good measure. Drops the Molotov as well. This
Uses for him are there. He's got them to fall back on, but he doesn't care about it. But Golden doesn't give a damn about Movistar's B push. Again, both players that go towards B lose their lives, and Movistar look to slowly move on to A. This might be predictable, though, because Fnatic have seen this story before, and they find themselves another kill onto Steel, but JW, he almost loses his life. An opportunity now presented to Movistar Riders to come back. They know where JW is. Eastor, the player he could have taken down, follows through with another, but then goes wild and tries to delete JW. Only tags him in the legs, putting him to 11 HP, but allowing him to fall back and play that angle, harass Lowell.
But against one of the players being an opper, it may not be the biggest of deals. Certainly still winnable. Crims is in towards Connector. If he had have won that fight, it would have given him so much room there to...
Movistar are going to commit towards the B side. You can see that clear as day. They just need the one round. They want to get this on the board. They have to. No idea about brawling, but now they do. The support already through from Crims, but it doesn't pull it all the way back, and definitely not with Eastor's kill. The first T round of overtime looks to be on the board, unless JW's got something up his sleeve, and he doesn't, as through the smoke, Eastor took that shot.
Movistar Riders at the moment, and with their own nades, including Molotovs, they could delay this push quite a bit. The issue is JW down Pop Dog had found an opening kill. I was a bit worried there for Steel as well. Thankfully, he is able to trade, but he nearly gets got from main. Did Brolin jump or something? I don't know what was going on there, but he gets the kill in the end.
Fnatic edge forward, but right into the op of Steel. Or of Eastor, excuse me. Steals the assist from earlier on. Mopaz fades back behind the site before they can trade him. He now knows there's the last two players here, so the rotates are already in effect. Good wall bang by Eastor, but they've got to finish it off. Lowell is on his way up behind again, but they've done this so many times. Fnatic have got to have some spidey senses about it. As soon as they hit tab and see who the players are, they know Lowell has been coming up that ladder again and again. They're watching for it. They're ready as he swings through. He's spamming, giving away his position even further, and Golden is going to be traded. Not even traded. Lowell survived that on 6 HP.
The suspense is there was very little apart from just JW kind of running around the E-box right there.
Still 3 players B as they move forward. This is going to be hard. They don't know Lowell this year. I mean, how would you? And he picks up the frag, swings for more, gets Crims being dropped on by Flusha, but he doesn't let that fly as Mopaz saves the day.
He's going to find contact real soon. Deagle on Deagle at this point. Alex, not even caring about the op, does peek in and spot the shoulder at JW. Brings it a man advantage now in favor of Movistar Riders before this push can actually come in for Fnatic, and they line up for Steel, getting himself the double. This looks like it could be it, Mitch. It's going to be Inferno up next for Fnatic to try and recover, unless Flush is able to pull off a 1 versus 5 right now. And I've got to say, I'm not really having the belief in him. No, Steel is up close, low health for him, but all 5 players are focused in. The nades still being in play, or at least the one there. Doesn't do too much damage, but by the time he peeks out, they're going for the knife. That is crazy. Obviously not going to affect the outcome. They still get themselves the victory. And there it is. Train eventually going the way of Movistar Riders.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Movistar Riders versus Fnatic. We're jumping into the pistol round already on Inferno, a map that does see a little bit of a fight very early on. Rushing down middle, the CTs are... Oh no, JW! He couldn't finish Alex off, but luckily had some support from his buddies. Unfortunately, that does leave Flush in a 1v3 as we see JW fall. And with that, on Train, one hell of a series. Eastor fragging like an animal, but doing it here, when we move to Inferno, it's not as easy. What? All right. But if he moves quickly, he could actually catch Eastor up close right now on Banana. Unfortunately, not expecting it. Jumping around, trying to clear all the close range positions. He does end up going down. Moving on to Inferno, the tags on Alex. That leaves Mopaz on the right side. Okay, he's only got an SMG, but somehow still takes down Flusha. So many players are on low HP. It's going to be one fight that defines it. And Lowell, he doesn't even stick around.
The nade. Oh, nicely timed nade. Is not quite going to get the kill, but when he follows up with the MP9, those players being displaced by that nade, trying to actually jump into safety, end up getting caught. Golden and Brolin are pretty much dead, as you said, as they go forward now. A Molotov, or a couple Molotovs in play even, so they could help out. The issue is not put towards the positions where the CTs are. They have one in dark, they have an MP9 then boosted up right now in the CT spawn. Easter takes that first contact, then the MP9 will be able to pounce, and Brolin, screw it, flying MP9, there we go.
An area where the particles could be, it counts as. That was a very aggressive play by Mopaz.
Yeah, JW actually managed to recover, somehow gets the second as well. They're definitely just going to rush up mid now with this. The issue is the Molotov is in place, it delays them slightly. Lowell smokes it for them, like, howdy do, let's come on, true. But they fall back now, so they actually do have two players on the bomb site at least. They delayed them slightly. They have a bit of nades here as well to actually try and slow it a little bit further. So far, though, not really working out. Steel doing what he can, gets 3 actually. Thought it was only the 2, so he's actually fought back into this now. Alex in the 1-on-2 certainly does have a chance to pull this off. But there is still a chance Alex could maybe manage to kind of isolate these fights. He puts the smoke down. I was going to say even then with the cart kind of there, unless Flusha actually jumps up, then it would have been hard for him to help Brolin out, but nah.
Down to retrieve the bomb, I hope, anyways. Yeah, there we go. There was no flash there, right? Nobody tried to enter with utility. Oh my god, Eastor! Oh, stop it! Goes through with 3. All dry peeking as the smoke fades. He just takes them one at a time. That's ridiculous. Torn apart. A mid push even coming through. Mobby, they just don't relent.
No, not at all. Eventually, they do get one trade here. Golden's going to pull one back for Fnatic, but still pretty much impossible for him to do a lot. Mobo's delaying on the back of the bomb site. Actually, does have a flash come over there as well to help out from Easter, and 2 over towards A at the moment. Lowell actually going to be isolated underneath a quad as well at this point, which is a bit of an issue. I was going to say the positive is now his teammates have come in to watch that pit cross, but being smoked off, Lowell, he has to deal with it all. Finds 2 at least on mid before going down, and gave the time for Steel to come in as well. He gets himself a double. They do concede the bomb plant, but overall a good recovery there to pull it back. Oh yeah, the no scope, that was crazy. He wasn't even initially looking at him. He may as well.
Yes.
Fnatic were loving it on the previous
Give it
map,
to them.
Now have forced Fnatic to bring it back towards B, where it is going to be a 3-man stack. Unfortunately, they're not playing in on the bomb site, so they can be smoked off, but they're mad. Alex just goes straight through the smoke. Mopo's only able to find the 1 from up on the boost, and suddenly it is a 3-on-3.
Good position for Fnatic to play from. They do have to worry about that op scope they just heard, but also the banana take, both of which are tearing them apart. JW's got to do it all. He wants revenge against C-Store for Train as he swings out wide to look for him. The barrel's going to be the first thing he sees. If he's looking, no, he flicks over and takes him down quick as can be. A flash around to swing onto Lowell, and he's blind. A free kill. 1 more, no scope, but he got to finish him off with the pistol, and he can't land it. 2 HP left as Steel just about shuts down the dreams of JW.
Moving over towards A. They know they've weakened up the initial defense a little bit. The issue is Movistar Riders, they've gambled all of their players now onto this side of the map. The flash into the apartments gives Steel a bit of room to move forward. They don't expect Mopos on the bomb site. It's just too easy for him. 3 of them spray it down. They were all focused on balcony.
My heart can't take it. JW 1v3 yet again, looks to the site. Oh, it doesn't catch the shot. That's him dead. 9-1. The tease from pushing, so he can stick around for just a moment longer. Alex hasn't got any utility for him. Oh, he'd already thrown over the flash, excuse me. The timing was horrible for me, but also horrible for Golden.
They just might not expect this now. They're going to go for the spam. It doesn't hit anyone. Mopo's, will they clear it? Crims, he jumps up not expecting anyone to beat her. So that allows for him to go ahead and actually find 1 kill, and I don't think they're going to expect another just hiding sandbags. Yeah, they're going to run past. Alex should have 2 free kills right now. Going to see if he can line them up. He's actually going to go for the knife. That is so BM, man. So BM at this point. He's just playing with Brolin, playing with his food. Eventually there to eat it, and it's 11-1. Yeah, Movistar Riders are having a fun time. That is...
Of course.
With a molly. That's actually going to force them to go forward quickly. Yeah, but the flash was perfect. I don't think they know how close they are right now. The nade going in could have been dangerous for Alex. Either way, he falls, and now it's all on Mopos in the back of the bomb site looking for the second. And he's still fragging. He finds them all. JW's left alone. Nothing is working right now for Fnatic, man.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Mopos just goes insane from the back of the bomb site. Fnatic are not the team that we are used to seeing right now. An SMG in play, looking for a quicker A push off the back of the 2 that they do have. The rifles are going to be here to try and support, but so far, just zero found for Fnatic. They get mowed down. It's like a blender on mid.
The story ends. If they find this, it is pretty much GG to Fnatic. And as Golden dies on the banana push, they're in a lot of danger. The T's quickly gearing up to retake it. But as Steel is taken down.
Players, it was Steel who went down off the back of that one-on-one trade. As you said, the health in their favor as well. And Flusher right now just soloing over towards B, but it is the deep smokes. They're actually going to be able to force the fight against them. They don't want to let them set up for this retake at all. They want the advantage. They've gone ahead and taken themselves the control. And with that, should find the bomb plant, but this is a little bit dangerous. As you can see, Crim's playing around this smoke, had a chance to actually spot that bomb crosser. Unfortunately, not able to connect the shots, ends up getting tagged down himself, and now they have an incredibly difficult retake ahead of them.
It's going to be rough, especially, look, they take Mopaz. They don't expect Lyle to actually check for it, but he still takes both headshots. And with JW on 14 health, that's about as well as that was going to go. It was a headshot anyways to finish him off, and 15
That was on 6 before that as well. Bomb site, so it is just going to be between Golden and also Flushing out to hold this down. That's a good shot, had to nail it as well. Golden, though, completely blinded. Unfortunately, isn't really able to put up any sort of a defense himself. And with Flushing now being forced back away, we should see the bomb plant being found for Movistar Riders. A 4-on-3 retake now. Roland through the smoke. Flushing through the smoke as well.
No scope.
They've just absolutely decimated Movistar Riders. They just about got the bomb in place, but it doesn't matter. Easter's now all alone. He's been playing well, and he's got the upgrade to the AK, but tagged already. Roland there to finish him off. Fnatic, they do fight back in with a force buy. Understandably, you don't really need to force the issue here. Get the best buy you can. Try and get a few kills in these rounds at least, obviously, because you don't want to let the CTs build up too much money, because once they start feeling comfortable with their utility, especially, is when you can begin to struggle a little bit on the T side. Sure, that's what we've seen for Movistar. Once they got their economy going, it just never was really dented down at all. They always had nades, mollies, whatever they wanted to do. Easter, though, he's fighting them back into this round. Has already found 1 kill on the AK. Has Crim's pinned back on the spot. He's only got a Mach 10, so he can't really afford to challenge that too aggressively. Mopos had a flash come over from, I believe, JW there. Actually blinded up the man in the spawn. Yeah, Alex with the bomb, as you said, waiting behind. But JW has no idea. They've gotten the kill. They're running this straight back to A. And they will be able to find the bomb site because Lowell has already creeped up close. The question is, does he get this kill now? No, not quite, but he does a little bit more damage to Crims at least. The issue is now, again, they're waiting. Mopos is waiting. It's just constant flanks. They have no idea. Brolin falls back to B again. Oh, nearly gets, actually does get caught. That's the bomb. Is he running back to B now?
Checks the bomb site, but really, Pitt's what he's worried about. But with Mopaz not peeking, it's actually going to be running down the time, as he hopes they'll come in from long. The smoke goes down. Now he starts to maneuver around. It's being stuck. The spray is good to finish him off. And eventually, through just, Dean, I can't, the craziest 16-2.